Good morning. It's still pretty early, but today is the New Jersey State Disc Golf Championship, which is going to be a very exciting day. I'm here a little early. I might have slept here last night, and I kind of want to go give you a look of the course before this parking lot fills up, because let me tell you, it's going to be packed. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a good time. You're going to get to see what the New Jersey State Championship at Stafford Woods is really all about. Okay, just hopping in quickly to tell you, if you already know this course and you've played this course and you want to skip the course preview, it's the first 9 holes, you can totally do that. Skip to here. I will not be offended. You'll miss some cool nature stuff and some cool stories, but I understand. Yeah, okay, back to it. So there's kind of different sections and chapters of this course that, at least when I play it, I kind of think of it of. It's kind of just the opening 4 holes. You can do really well and come out strong, or it can go bad, and that's, kind of the beauty of it, I suppose. Depends what side of the coin you're on. This is hole 1. It's just a straight shot till morning. Only 320 feet, but it's a tight gap, and if you kick over to the left there, that can be jail. And if you kick to the right, there's a little more space because the other basket's over there, but you could definitely lose your angle, and then all of a sudden you're starting off with a bogey, and obviously that's something you do not want to be doing. Get to hole number 2, which is one of my favorite holes in New Jersey. It's this tight tunnel out the gap, and then you kind of have to shift over to the right. That's the short tee pad, and there's a fairway there. So you have to make this tunnel and get to land over there, so you have a shot up and around, up into the basket. Alright, then this is hole 3, the first of the pond shots. You'll see the pond again on hole 7. That's your main gap to a basket out there, but this isn't your tee. That is back there. So you have to hit this gap coming through and carry across and get to the basket. And then we got number 4, which is again one of my favorite holes, honestly, in the country. I love this more than 2. It's just such a beautiful fairway. You're off the tee, up this, and then you got to turn left. And then I'll go teleport up there and show you how it's looking. Another par 4, so it's another good opportunity to grab a birdie early. There's a lot of airspace, and if you don't mess up, you can get a real good look at it. So that's your tee back there. All the way up to here. The big boys are landing up there. And then you have a shot through this gap and into the trees for the basket. Then we can pause a moment and enjoy the beauty in nature that is Stafford Woods. A little bit of history of what I think I know is the history. This used to be a farm way back in the day, and then I guess maybe it was abandoned and it was just left as open space. Look at this. You want your early morning nature vibes? You got them. Oh, they're so cute. There's the basket for 4. So you kind of have 2 gaps. Generally the right gap is where people are heading. Just me and the deer. So it was a farm. And then South Jersey Disc Golf, headed by a lot of amazing people. Adam Harris being one of them. These guys aren't even scared of me. Oh, I spoke too soon. Trying to tell a story, dear, and you keep looking too cute. Like I was saying, headed by some amazing people who put in a ton of volunteer hours to make this course what it is today. Well used, well taken care of by more than just the humans. And it's really something special. I kind of look like a hummingbird. Really something special. When I was getting into disc golf, me and my buddy Evan used to come here and play 3 rounds in a row because we were young and had a ton of energy. And that was before they put in a lot of these other holes. But I mean, look at this. Look at these beautiful fairways. Stunning. So anyway, those first 4 holes are kind of the opening holes. You get 2 par 4s and 2 par 3s. Those par 4s are really good opportunities to grab birdies early on, and when you're looking at the scorecard, that's kind of what you want to see. There's plenty more opportunity for birdies, so if you don't get them, it's not the end of the world, but you certainly wad them. And then the next chapter is kind of these open field shots. I'm on the short, this is the short tee that I'm on. The long tee goes down a fairway over there, and then you got to play through the woods into a back basket, which is kind of tough. It gives you a chance to open up and throw a driver after the start there, but OB also comes into play. So if you're really wailing on a driver, you have a much bigger chance of going OB, and then your strokes can go very high. I've seen many a high scorecards, sometimes on my own, on that hole with the OB. And then you go to 6, and 6 a bomber. This is 6. That's the short tee. That's the long tee. And that's the pro long tee. What a sick hole. OB again, so it can go bad for you. You gotta bomb it out here, bomb it towards the wood line, and then the basket is up on a hill. And again, all OB on the right and all J on the left. So with only 4 strokes to do it, it can go well for you, or it can go bad for you. So 5 and 6 there are kind of the middle chapter of your opening 9. You have those starting 4, and then the field shots where you can open up. Birdies are definitely obtainable because they're both par 4s, but there's also a B, so the danger goes up. Once you finish those 2, you're on to the closing section of the front 9. It's 3 tight gaps. You get a par 3, a par 4, and a par 3. But they got to be tight, confident shots, especially this one. Tight gap over that pond, water carry at the end of the shot, and you can see the basket tucked up over there. Hopefully you don't get wet. I'm not sure if you'll be able to hear on here, but there's a woodpecker somewhere over there. This course has a couple of them, and it's where the volunteers got their namesake. Man, he's kind of loud. There's also a beautiful red-tailed hawk here that they named Stormy. That is kind of a course mascot as well. If you get lucky, he pops out while you're playing. All right, here's hole 8. You can see that left bend. It's a par 4, so that's good, but you gotta make it out this gap. You want to get to the right of those big trees and send it left, because your hole to get into the basket is very tight. There's your tee down there. This is a bit of your landing zone. Hopefully you're flaring up here a little further, and then you can see the basket hiding in between those 2 trees. So really you're hoping you get all the way out to here, because then you can see the gap. But it's a tough shot to push from all the way back there, up and around, and up into here. Alright, and then we get to hole 9. The final of this chapter. Another par 3 on a tight ante line up through that gap and down to the basket towards the right. But the gaps are kind of tight. So many times you throw a good shot, you think you hit it, and you end up hitting one of these guardian trees. And there's the basket down there. This really is a tough shot for a lot of people. I'm sure some people have it on lock, but with those kind of gaps after an anteed or flicked turn, it's hard to hit, and often you get to here, you feel great about your shot, and then you're hitting one of these boys. An easy enough 3, but a tough hole to get a 2-1. And then we're back to the start, which is another great part. The front 9 comes right back around. You're back at the parking lot, easy to go grab a snack and all of that. This course has a lot of history. It has a lot of volunteer hours behind it. There's a reason it's a top 50 course in the country, sometimes top 25, sometimes even better. And the fact that the state championships are here this year at this time is really special for this course and the people that love this course. So it should really be a good day. I'm gonna get in here and make myself some breakfast, and then we'll see as everyone starts rolling in. And I'll just show you how good of a time New Jersey State Championship is at Stafford Woods. What did I tell you? I told you it'd be popping. How you doing, Ev? set foot up on the edge as to not annoy anybody. But it's gone off. It's absolutely packed. There's people on so many of the holes. And we're gonna be following my buddy Evan, which is kind of funny because me and Evan, when we got into disc golf, this is where we came, and we would play so many rounds, making safari holes, throwing different ways over this pond to that pond. This was a long time ago. It's too popular of a place now for that most of the time. But yeah, it's kind of fun because that's Stafford for me. A big part of that is growing up back then with him playing all these rounds. Okay, I'm quickly hiding again because it's busy. But is that not beautiful? Stormy? I think that's stormy. Apparently there's more than one big hawk here. But I'm calling it stormy. They're all stormy. It was right there with the monarch and everything. That shit was beautiful. And the bees and all the white flowers. Pristine. Now he's got to throw over the water. Probably be fine.
There you go, buddy.
Woo! Alright, well I'm taking the road, which is part of the trail. If you wanted to come here and walk somewhere beautiful, you can just come up this road and then you get some cool water shots to spectate if people are throwing. But I'm gonna go get him a towel because he doesn't have one. If he gets wet, we need a towel. Super pretty today. All the animals are out. That bird was crazy. The monarch's beautiful. And he's shooting good, so good day so far. All right, we were watered up, snacked up, and we got a towel in case a towel is needed. And now we'll go find them. But honestly, I'll probably meet you at 10 and 11 because those are two great holes to start a back nine. Super short, super straight, par 3. You should be grabbing it, but you're mad if you didn't. And then a par 5, one of the only par 5s in Jersey, I think. We were talking about it the other day. I think he might have said Camp Tecumseh also has them. But either way, not a lot of par 5s. This one is good. Down the tunnels, hit your lines. It'll be a good little story to shoot. So I'll go find them and I'll see you at the start of the back nine. Yes, sir. Sneaking off ahead again. They're over there playing disc golf. There's no one in front of us. Look at this beautiful field. Hanging basket coming up. It's beautiful. Hole 10 and 11 went well. He got pars. That's fine. We like that. Little slip on 12. But then came back with 2 birdies, and now he's right where he should be. So that little chapter went good. Now we got these big field shots. There's no OB on that one. You just got to pump out the gap. And then you come back up this way, all OB, pretty wide, but it's a par 4, so it's definitely a good opportunity to snag a birdie going into 17, which is kind of toughest hole on the course. Right at the end too, so you definitely want to grab this birdie and then hopefully come out of 17 with a par. I'll probably catch you back when we're putting at the hanging basket. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Yes, sir. Nice. Great round. Well, boom, that is round one. The kid came up clutch in the end there. Now tied for second, 1 stroke off the lead, and is going lead card. So I get a follow lead card, which is just fucking perfect. Very, very perfect. But now it's chilling, hanging. Everybody gets together, gets lunch. Hopefully I find my way to somewhere that has a sandwich. And then we'll see. I'll catch you up with what's going on. And then round two, I think I'm gonna take my long lens out and just kind of take shots and stuff. And then as we get close to the end, to the nail biters, I'll bring this back out and tell the end of the story. And then we'll see the ceremony. It'll be great. It's a freaking beautiful, beautiful day out here. Big camera truck. So we taking to go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh hey. Boom. Got a CVS, a ShopRite, a Wawa, everything you need. Put that on the card. This is the part where I tell the camera I lied about lead card. His buddy didn't get his PDGA number in time. But we're tied too.
Is that all you got?
Woo. But yeah, second card. Still, got the long ends out. Shoot some of that, and then we'll show you the nail biters when it gets juicy towards the end. There's 9 holes in. He's 1 stroke off the lead. Everyone's playing it. It's still beautiful out. It has gotten much hotter. So when you're in the sun, it's kind of toasty. And I gotta wear a shirt and be professional at the state championship. So it's kind of steamy, but still beautiful. Still playing real well. Yeah, it's just gotta close it out and we'll see what happens. Alright, 2 holes left. Switching to the little lens. Lucas Oppenheimer, Oberholster. He's pulling away a little bit. He just shot real well down Birdie Alley. I think he's down to like 14 or something. It hasn't solo second, so that's real good. And then the other buddies on our card, I think, are up there too. So, we gonna put this little lens on and see how this thing pans out. Alright, future Patrick stepping in to explain what's going on. I kind of got caught up at the time and missed some shots. Really, they have 3 holes left, not 2. They have 17, 18, and hole 1 because they started on hole 2. Evan is in solo second by 1 stroke, and the man behind him is Kyle Holmes, who is on this same card in the pink shirt. Lucas is kind of pulled away for first. There's a slight chance, but really this is a battle for second, and this is how it goes down.
Great. Oh my. Come
yeah,
back.
Evan, good shot, man.
Come on. Let's go! Let's go! Woo! Oh my God! Oh, with the elbow hawk? Yeah, let's go! Come on, baby. Oh my God. Hold up. What a freaking shot! Oh my God! I can't believe that thing. Oh my God! We told you not to run it. Oh my God!
That's crazy. I can't believe it.
With the elbow hawk too.
Look at the score, bro. I knew the situation.
You were 2 ahead. Did someone make it 1 ahead?
Yeah, it was.
He did, yeah. Yeah, bro, that was fire.
I'm sorry, bro.
Great shooting.
That was so sick.
That was disgusting. With the elbow hawk too, man. That's so fire. Let's go. Magic of disc golf, baby. How's that heart?
You almost had to do that for our small size.
Keep this place as is. We cannot let this be the last tournament that we have here. We won't let that happen. But thank you to everybody that has been committed to reaching out, trying to do everything that they can. This tournament was more than just a tournament to a lot of us. So thank you to Bill for stepping up and running seats. That was kind of a big question mark for a while as well. So thank you, and thank you to everybody else that was a part of everything that was bigger than just this event. So thank you all.
This was Kyle Holmes
Yeah, Kyle.
in second place. Hitting a big putt on this last hole. Kid stole second was Evan Boyle.
Yoo!
Winning MPO with a
I think you just get
second
paid.
round.
Wow.
I don't know if you're grabbing
For
it.
S.
Yeah, I gotta give a shout out to Westside and Cosmic, my sponsors, but also Bill for running the tournament, and Adam, Finley, literally everyone who's had a hand in like pushing the Save Stafford. Like Michelle said, this course needs to stay in. This tournament can't be like this. I've had a lot of special moments here, and I'm really good too. So thank you. Keep going.
Woo! All right, well, that's a wrap. 2023 New Jersey State Championships. What a day. It was a long one. I'm exhausted. This kid's probably tired. But we did go play an extra 9, so that's pretty impressive. Sick ass day for Evan.
Oh yeah.
Fucking second place, New Jersey State Championship. That's huge. But really, this day was about what Stafford is all about. All these people are still hanging. They're all over there playing together. It's a big, important thing. It's been a big thing for our childhood. We grew up here. We played so many rounds here, and it's something worth saving. So if you're interested, get involved, do what you can, and we'll see you next time.
Stay safe, Stafford Woods, baby.
Stay Stafford. Bye.